Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and well, it's slow.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
What's going on, guys? Welcome into the channel. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. Garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores. I visit those frequently, and I buy stuff and then sell it again online for profit. Mostly I'm doing that on eBay. And the last, well, I guess 4 days or so, eBay has been pretty slow. It's not dead, but it's not moving a whole lot. Let's take a look at the sales, and then we'll chat more when we get back. Handful of things going out today, mostly easy shippers, so that's nice. We've got a Datsun pin, little logo spell out, one of our vintage pins. This thing sold for $9.98 plus shipping, and I got a whole bag of them. So a fantastic little quantity listing there. Another Pikmin plush going out. He doesn't have the little, usually they have a bud or a leaf or whatever on the end. I think that one's popped off at some point. So I did price him down a little bit, but still pretty solid. I mean, these are all profit, these Pikmin that sell now and again. $15.99 plus shipping for that guy. Look, there's a duck popping in the screen. Let's do this guy. Look at that deep blue glitter duck. This actually sent to us by our friends over at Frizzy's Finds. So, guys, thank you so much for that. I knew somebody would dig that. This one is actually going out to David. So, David, thanks so much. And we do have another one over here, a much larger duck. Look at that little Union Jack duck. And it's going to Deborah. So, Deborah, thank you so much for that. And along with these, actually something else we're going to tell you about here in just a little bit. We've got here an old school cutout. This is really cool. I like this. Halloween and Christmas, guys, it sells year round, and we're selling a Halloween decoration. Not big money, but super easy to list, pretty easy to ship as well, the which $9.98 plus that shipping. We've got here for disc golf. This is a putt and approach, and not in awful shape. I mean, definitely has some dings on there, but still not bad. And $7 plus shipping is what we got for that. We've got a Honda mug, the Circle of Achievement Award in Maui, 1996. I don't remember when I picked this up or where, but it was weird enough that I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab it. It sat around for a while and eventually went out for $15.99 plus shipping. And then over here, another comic heading on out. We've got a classic Batman here, number 213. This is one of the Giant comics, and this one has the origin of Clayface in it. That's sort of the big deal on this one. Not real high dollar, but it's a really cool vintage comic from the 60s, and it's headed overseas. It's going to the UK, $12.50 plus that international shipping. Another small batch headed out, but we're going to make the best of it today. Gary Sinise. You guys know we support the Gary Sinise Foundation on this channel. We've been putting things up for auction. Our friend Dean sent to us, and 100% of the proceeds going to the foundation. This, a Gary Sinise certified autograph slabbed in there. Sold comp for this, $65. We put it up for auction starting at, I believe it was $49.99. And Jessamy ended up winning the auction at $52 plus shipping. So I don't know if you're a viewer or if it's just somebody that saw the autograph and thought, hey, that's a good deal. Because it is a good deal. $52, you can actually still resell it and maybe even make a little bit. So I don't know, like I said, if you're a viewer or not, but if you are, Jessamy, thank you so much. $52, 100% going to the foundation. We've got one customer bought a pair of our vintage comic books. Here we got the Giant Batman Annual, 1963, this one. You can see this is number 7 on the annual. Really cool art on the cover here. This is a cool one. This one sold for $9.98 plus shipping. And then we have a Green Lantern. We've got a lot of Batman and Green Lantern, some Spider-Man in there as well, some Action Comics. I think Mighty Mouse I listed the other day. Even some Pokemon found their way in there. At a very early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was some cool stuff in there that I've got listed now. Green Lantern is one that's going, like I said, to the same person. I sent an offer on this one. This particular comic doesn't have a great sell-through rate, but I just really liked the art on there. I thought it was a really cool look. So I priced it reasonably and hoped that somebody else would like it. It's a 12-cent cover back from 1968. Dry up and die. This one, $9.48 plus shipping. We got a Ziggy piece here. You saw me pick up a Ziggy thing the other day in a garage sale video. Ziggy's Suds mug. This is not real high dollar, guys. I got this in a bulk buy, and I thought, you know what, it's cool enough to list it, but there's, honestly, don't go and buy one. There's not much there. $3.99 plus shipping. They're paying like $12 or something crazy for shipping because it's heavy. It's going to be a 2-pound sale for sure. So, you know, it's like $12 shipping, $3.99 for the actual deal. We've got a NASA, it's real soft, lightweight material, like a windbreaker type material. It's a hoodie. It's got really cool graphics on it. That's a theme of the show, I guess, today. Space Lab 2. Really neat. And these NASA hoodies actually have pretty good sell-through rate. This one lasted about, I don't know, a month or so. $19.19 plus shipping. And then we've got this guy, just a full zip Nike hoodie. I had this priced a little bit higher, but got an offer this morning of $20 and thought, you know what, that's good enough. $20 plus shipping. Another small batch of sales, and actually when I woke up, just 4. We've had a couple come through since then, but it's time to pack them up. We'll work these in and, well, just hope that sales start picking up at some point. We've got a Tinkerbell shirt. Picked this up this summer. Paid, I think it was a couple bucks a piece for all of these Disney t-shirts. They're still new with tags on there. And Tink going out the door for $15.99 plus shipping. We sold a Wiimote. These things do still sell pretty well. I imagine for when one gets thrown across the room or something and breaks, they need to get a new one. $9.98 plus shipping for that. Cold Deck on DVD. I have no idea. I've never heard of this. Paul Sorvino. I don't know. New and sealed, though. It took 2 pictures. Sent out an offer on it, and they accepted, and they paid $1.83 plus shipping. We've got one of our cabinet cards going out. Cool scalloped edge on here. Unfortunately, we've got some wear on the bottom, but it's still a really cool card. They look very severe, very stern, standing there with a beautiful potted plant. This one sold for $12 plus shipping. We've got another Gravedigger going out. This one, I got an offer and I countered and they took it. $13.50 plus shipping. I've got, I think, one more is all of the black Gravedigger. We've got a bunch of the white version as well. That one doesn't sell for as much, but these have been solid little money makers for the store. I'm happy with how that little retail arbitrage worked out. Then we got a pair of Crocs. Ionic Comfort. These are size 11 Crocs. They might sit around for a little while, but guys, Crocs do sell pretty well if you can get them. And they're easy to wash, right? Just throw them in the washing machine. These things wash off really easily, even if you buy them dirty. I accepted an offer on this the other day, and it finally, payment came through. I sent a payment reminder this morning, and they paid. So the Crocs are going out for $32 plus shipping. So you can see, I mean, it's days of half a dozen sales going out, right? It's pretty slow, you know. So when there are people, especially when they're newer and they say, I've got 200 items and I'm not selling anything. What? I've got like 1,800 and I'm barely selling anything. Some days that happens. And, you know, right now things are just slow. And like we talked about in yesterday's video, eBay is now tinkering around with their servers as well, which tends to have an effect. So I think we may be seeing something going on with that as well. I don't know. You know, there's really nothing you can do about it. You just keep doing what you can do, control what you can control, and the sales will come back. I promise. Eventually, they're going to come back. Now, I mentioned that we're going to talk about ducks, of course. Talking about ducks on this channel, right? My boy Stones, he keeps sending me ducks. He says, I'm going to send them to you until you're the reseller only known for selling ducks. I hope, Chris, I hope I'm not only known for selling ducks, but it's been cool. You guys have really been supporting the store and supporting the Gary Sinise Foundation with buying ducks, and with a lot of you sending ducks. And we got a new batch actually in that I've managed to get listed from somebody here in town, Troy and Deb. Those are now listed. So thank you so much. We've got the 4 branches of the military. Well, we missed the Coast Guard. There's no Coastie ducks, but we got the other 4. So those are now listed in the store if you're interested in those. And we got another big bundle. You know, you saw I was talking about the Union Jack. That came in a bunch from Heather. Now, Heather also sent a note. I've got it down here and let you know what she said. She said, you know, she didn't know what we wanted to do with the mommy daddy ducks, but she couldn't separate them from their babies at the bins. I guess that's a daddy duck, right? So we're selling those as too. We have some larger ducks in the store. But she said, here's an idea for your duck listings. Mystery ducks. Now, a couple other people have mentioned that. And I thought, you know what? Now is the time, because Heather sent along with the ducks that she sent us. She sent some smaller ducks as well. She sent some eggs. They're like camouflage colored eggs, and they're not like the little Easter eggs. They're pretty big. They're about like that. And you know what fits inside of them perfectly? Our ducks. And so I've got listed in the store right now some mystery ducks. You get the egg with the duck inside. That's fun, right? It's a good idea for those of you that mentioned it. And most recently, of course, like I said, mentioning it was Heather. Heather is at Dare to Dream Big, so you can go check out their store. It's a cool place to find stuff. And Troy and Deb have a fantastic store as well. I'm going to, and I can't remember the name of it, so I'm going to get that from them, and we'll share that with you here soon, because the garage sales I'm visiting, they're also visiting. So if you like our stuff, you're going to like theirs as well. Guys, I got to let you go. I got to get ready for Mountain Kid has a performance at the basketball game tonight. So I got to get ready for that. But we'll see you next time.